welcome to this week's video blog. For today's video blog, I'm going to share with you a little story. I thought I'd do a little story time about the time that I almost got arrested. Yeah. So, this all started because of a recipe for pig's feet, which I will link to that recipe on my that's from my cooking blog. I have a little cooking blog that I haven't updated in a while. I need to because I love to cook and I love to like make recipes and stuff. So if you're squeamish, you can substitute the pig's feet for like beef, like beef cubes of beef for like sandwiches and stuff. It's equally amazing, but it's a pretty big staple. Was a pretty big staple in my house growing up. And my mom would make it, and it was just delicious and messy and sticky, and you'd eat it with bread. One of the main ingredients for this recipe was thyme. So I did not know this at the time because in Portuguese, the name for the herb is sugrelha. Now, apparently, according to my mom, you can only get sugrelha in Portugal. So, 2003, I go visit my mom in Portugal, and we end up going to my aunt who grows it and freezes it, and I thought, okay, I'll bring some back with me to Canada. Yeah, I can see where this is going already, can't you? So, fine. We come back. I come back. For some reason, I have it. I have it in a little baggie, in one of my carry-on bags, just like a regular bag that's open with like a bunch of like stuff that like wouldn't like fit in the suitcases or just an extra thing for me to like carry with like other stuff in it. So I have the bag with the little bag of sugrelha in the bag. So the security people, there's one of the security ladies comes around and has her dog, the dog, the drug dog sniffer dog, is like hanging around my trolley because I have it on the top of the trolley, and is like barking like there's something here. So I'm like freaking out on the inside. I'm trying to like be all cool because I'm like, I know that I don't have drugs on me. But I've got like visions of like the movie Broke Down Palace going through my head. Like, do you remember the movie Broke Down Palace with Claire Danes and Kate Beckinsale, where they end up going to that prison because that guy, like, yeah, oh, yeah. So I have visions of that going around in the back of my mind, but I'm trying to like um, be like calm and stuff. And something about me that I think is like a protective thing is that like I don't really freak out about things like in the moment. Like I'm not a very calm person. I'm very like anxiety and like very like nervous and like very like expressive and like spastic on occasion. But if I'm like scared or something, like I'm very like I feel it later. Like it hits me later. I can like do what I need to do to like get through the situation, and and all that. So the dog is like sniffing around me, and so the guard comes over, and she's like, what is this? She picks up the bag with a sugrela in it. I don't know what it's called in English at the time. I did not know what it actually was. So I'm like, oh, it's an herb. It's like a cooking herb. You use it to like cook and like make food. And I'm using like all these variations of the word cook because I can't like, I like I'm like it's not like anything like I don't want to say for some reason I'm very like conscious that I don't want to say the word drugs. So I'm like, oh, it's not anything like bad or like wrong or like I'm like it's an herb. It's an herb I use for cooking. She picks it up and she sniffs it, and clearly like it doesn't smell like pot. So she believes me. She puts it back, and she's like, okay, just keep this like for in like put this like down like in your bag. Like don't leave it like on top like that. Okay, fine, thank you. And like so she starts to walk away. The dog won't leave. The dog is like, no, there's something here. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot you, freaking yeller. You get the hell away from me. So finally, like the guard's like, no, 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 you're fine. Like and gets the dog away. A few months later, I'm at my mom's house and we end up going grocery shopping. And so we're passing by one of the aisles and she pulls out this bunch of something. And she's like, oh, look, they have it here now. They have Sagrada here now. I turn the thing on the label. I turn it to look at the label. It's fucking Thyme. My mother thought that we didn't sell Thyme in Canada, so I almost got arrested. Yeah. So that's my story. I hope you enjoyed that ridiculousness, because I can laugh about it now, but at the time it was pretty like just, oh my god. Yeah. So that pig's feet recipe almost got me arrested. Though I will say, when you taste it, I think you'll agree with me that it would have been worth it because it's so good. It's so good. There's there's thyme in it. There's tomato paste, garlic, lots of garlic, um, and beer. You can, I guess, omit the beer if you want, but yeah. So I'll post a link to the recipe in the description, and that's gonna be it for this week's video blog. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/authorejamie. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/authorejamie, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.